Hey guys, it's me, Kisame Unlimited, and I'm here doing the 6 Path of Pain challenge. The last video got 600 likes, so you see me today on Sunday again. If you guys would like to see the 6 Path of Pain challenge continue to next Sunday, don't forget to like this video. If this video gets 600 likes, I will upload another 6 Path of Pain challenge. If this segment does not get 600 likes, I will upload something else. I will swap this segment for a different segment. The 6 Path of Pain challenge is an endurance challenge. The moral of it is for you to go up against me with 6 different decks, face me one at a time, and if you beat me in a single game, you move on to another deck. The moral is to beat me 6 times in a row. If you beat me 6 times in a row, you beat the whole challenge and you basically win it. No one has ever beat the 6 Path of Pain challenge. That's why a lot of people really like it, because people want to see someone finally prevail in it. So in this time, I'm going to be showcasing Danny Hogan, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. I'm very bad with names. So I'm going to get right into this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave your comments below of how you feel about the games. My username is UndergroundOCG, so if you're interested in challenging me, I use DevPro and DevPro only. I don't use DN or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, but if you're interested, I do use DevPro. So hit me up in a message and ask me to take the 6 Path of Pain challenge, and I will accept anybody that challenges me.
Attack him directly!
Okay, so I'm going up against wind-ups, and it's kind of unique. You don't really see wind-ups these days, which was really unique. I'm still working on tunes, and I'm still in such a mess with this deck. I hate to say this, but tunes are still so terrible. Tunes have gotten such a short end of the stick, and I really thought with Kingdom and all these changes that the deck would actually see potential, especially with shit like Comic Hand, and I even thought stuff like Tune Rollback was pretty good, because it said, hey, you know, if I attack with Sorcerer or Gemini Elves, my opponent loses 2 cards and more damage. I was thinking about making this a more burn related tune deck, but no matter what I decided to do, there was no way I was able to really incorporate what I really wanted into the deck, which was really a shame. And windups are not really a very high tier deck, especially not anymore, thanks to them losing Zen Mighty. And I was really there was nothing really for me to do at this point. So as much as I tried with this deck, I feel like next format I'm definitely probably going to be passing tunes along. I had my fun for a format, but I will be giving up this deck because it's not very good. A very unique deck. It's basically what I do with God, but it's a machine version where people are it's basically Gadget +1. It's basically kind of what my old build used to be. So I'm basically using Madochis. I didn't get the best opening hand, because if you don't really open up with Mageline or Angeli, you're kind of put in a very awkward, bad situation. So I was basically saying, alright, let me try to get a Torrential off and basically get rid of all of his shit. And I assumed he was going to go for another King of the Paralymp, so I said, let me get this shit off the board. But then, I don't know why he compulsed. I really thought that was I'm like, what are you doing? But in the end, I was like, alright, the compulse is out of the way. But I said, the consistency factor of a +1 deck like my God deck or Gadgets, it's very hard to always be very try to hold them off. I try to, but it's not the easiest thing in the game to do. I mean, the one thing I really thought I was a little clever here with Zen Mains. I really thought that was a clever move. I really like Zen Mains, and I really wish I could abuse Zen Mains more often. But now, thanks to Cowboy and not Cowboy, 101 Arc and Castle. I was thinking about Castle. That's what I was thinking of. I'm because of him, I mean, it's not really that easy to get off anymore. I don't know why I didn't play Chateau there, but I really don't think it really mattered. I was pretty fucked regardless. I already knew the game was already set in his favor, not mine anymore. But I was basically giving up at this point, so I gave you all the credit to you. I mean, so far you already beat 2 decks in my challenge, only 4 more to go and you beat the whole challenge. So let's see where this goes. I drew Mageline. I said, let me try to do something. got Solemn Warning, so I knew it was over. But you know what, overall it was a nice game, and I do respect your creativity, and that's something you don't see very often, so. Okay, so this is the third game, and I'm facing Heraldic Beasts, and I'm using Constellars. Heraldic Beasts, me and Heraldic Beasts have always had this very bad, like, relationship. I never tend to do good against Heraldic Beasts, but deep down I always had a soft spot for Heraldic Beasts as well, because I do respect them being like a level 4 abusing Kage to Kage deck +1. I always have like a soft spot for that, but I have God for that, so I don't really want that in another deck. Originally I didn't know what he was going to play, but I was trying to do the whole Lance Omega, saying, oh, if he tries to hit me and try to beat me by battle, I could do that. But when he used the monster effect, I was like, damn, the only thing I couldn't stop. But I was already saying to myself, with the hand I was dealt, I was saying I was hoping for Pollux so I could bounce it, but he still had Leo to get off another effect, and Pleiades probably would have got killed anyway later on. But at this point, I was just accepting my loss because the card advantage was purely in his favor, no longer in my own. And I mean, I was just really, but you know what? While I'm gonna let this game go where I lose, and I'm just gonna talk to you guys. All right, so currently, I'm mainly trying to boost up my Toon deck. The Toon deck is the only deck that I'm currently using. I'm also debating going into the new format already. I don't know what the new format's obviously going to be, but I am debating what I want to actually be playing. I don't know what I want to be playing for the new format, but I am really trying to think of something new. But I'm going to kill myself right now and just take the damage and just get it over with. Okay, so this game I'm using my Yang Zing deck. Now my Yang Zing deck is probably the most OP tier, like, Yang Zings aren't tier 1, but I guess they're the highest tier deck I play currently. And I really like Yang Zing. I find them to be very cool. I like floaters like Reborn Tengu in the hands. And I really like that, because Yang Zings are like a deck where it's like, you, the player, facing me, fuck yourself, because the Yang Zings only really get off their true power by my opponent attacking them. I mean, because I also play like, oh, and I noticed that he used Mind Crush on me. Obviously, a lot of people have been playing Mind Crush lately. I still don't like Mind Crush. I mean, there was a point in time where I was playing Mind Crush, but then I said, not feeling it. I don't know how I feel about Mind Crush. I mean, personally, I've been playing the Fire Monarch and Frog Monarchs because I do like the idea of taking something out of my opponent's hand. But Mind Crush, I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I feel like there are so many honestly better trap cards out there. Like, I'm liking Fiendish Chain way more. Fiendish Chain is probably my favorite trap card as of now, because a lot of people like say like, oh, because of Galaxy Cyclone, Fiendish Chain isn't as good as it used to be. I mean, breakthrough skill is probably maybe a little bit used better now, because you could obviously use it twice, and if you hit it with Galaxy Cyclone, it's not the end of the world. But personally, I still really have a soft spot for Fiendish Chain, because I like the ability to stop an effect and stopping the monster from attacking. But right off the bat, I'm just still making like the Fire Yang Zing just keep attacking, and I was happy to get Yang Zing Path to get off its effect, so I'm mainly just like fucking with them. I'm attacking with the Earth and the Fire and just do as much damage as possible. But he used something, I forgot what he used that we both didn't take damage. I think he used One Day of Peace maybe. So he's using Spirit, but you guys can see what's happening. I don't need to tell you guys, but I do want to tell you guys, thank you for subscribing, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to just keep wanting to see the 6-bit fan challenge, because this is probably the most unique Yu-Gi-Oh challenge ever, because nobody ever really does an endurance challenge like me, and I find it to be very cool. I don't know why I went for Go-Yu Guardian. I got a little sloppy with the levels, so I would play Go-Yu. I was hoping to bring out the evil Yang Zing Dragon, but I wasn't able to, but I was like, what the fuck, I don't give a shit. But I already kind of knew everything was kind of in my favor, and when I drew Yang Zing Path again, I said, oh, I just get more consistency and do this shit all over again. So I'm sure that really like kind of, it's like, I feel like Yang Zing are so annoying to face. That's why I always feel like such a douche using them. I don't feel like I need to use an OP deck to like, because I remember like I was fighting with people like on Dev Pro early, where it's like, I remember I was facing a hero player, and this was like, well, this game is over. I'll get into that later. Game over. thank you for challenging me. Thank you for showing not just me, but my channel a great duel. So you guys can see that I lost 3 rounds, but I won the 4th game. So unfortunately, it was game over. But the beauty of something like this is that I like doing this. The Endurance Challenge shows a lot about me and how I play and how my opponent plays. The moral is that I've never tried to be specifically good with just one deck. I like to branch my horizons on lots of decks. And I feel like Madochis and Yangzing are probably the new text of what I'm playing. I guess I could say the same thing about Toons. But yeah, I really like that. I feel like next format, I really feel like I'm gonna put down Toons and pick something new up. So maybe if you guys can come up with a really cool deck you would like to see me pick up for next format, leave it in the comments below, and maybe I'll start teching around and start playing with it and see how I can perfect it before the format actually starts. So don't forget to like. Remember, I'm hoping that you guys can get this video up to 600 likes. I know you guys can do it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you would like to see more of this endurance challenge, because it's just me dueling on Dev, which is very unique because not many people do narrations. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe. We are trying to make this channel gain as much subscribers as possible. If you really want to support us, another thing you can do is add us to your featured box on your YouTube channel. That's always helpful for more extra exposure for us. And like I said, thank you guys. See you guys later. You guys are amazing. Bye.